EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers.
Your 2028 Atlanta Falcons.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. And we are underway here in Atlanta. Whoa! And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that?
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. James Pierce getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. It might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Another run here with Hubbard. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll look to throw. That one's taken in by T. Higgins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And a Panther 1st down.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. Oh, a loose football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Open man is Parker. He's got him. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown Atlanta.
Makes the score Falcons 14.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Their 2 drives so far not good. Hunt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Mitchell on the cover.
He'll look to throw. Oh, they're on him in a crash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
In formation.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. We are through 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Hurt. 19, Charger. 19, Buffalo 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Go!
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Ready!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
A gain of 1.
Third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Dragon 60! 18, Panther 11! Panther 11!
He's going to have the first down and more. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
27 yards.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
No! Come on, come on!
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he will score! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession. Throwing now from the gun. Keep this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Third and long. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And now it's fourth down. This fielded inside the 35. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Now, faking the give, forced out left. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down. This one caught by Parker. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. On the option, here's Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Runs up second and a yard.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
First down.
Greg and I back to Atlanta. in a moment. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First
Here we
down.
go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He's got his target. That's Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
19 tight.
First
19
and 10
tight.
at the 16-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. On is Koo for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Panthers nothing. Young Wei Koo to kick off
The
for
clock
Atlanta.
showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Liggett. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Let's go. Ready?
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Third down.
And that'll be a gain of 9, but nowhere close to the markers. It'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll go for it with Hubbard. First down, and and more past midfield. And he will go all the way. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown Carolina. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. Panthers are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds. But there is a flag down, and we may erase that one. That's on the guard, Chris Lindstrom. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Buffalo 18. Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run's going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Charlie Warner, the tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Falcons 35, Panthers 7. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. We get on the return. Oh, yeah. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of
Higgins
26 yards.
sent in motion.
First down, Carolina.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. First and 10. Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the fourth. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A run, and it hurts as we begin the fourth quarter. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
Now they'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Not fun here. Third and a lot. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. Throwing now on third and long. Looking down the field. That ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Get it. Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. Finding space inside the 40. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season.
Makes the score.
Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10.
To the air now on first and 10. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kalijah Kancey in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Let's go now. Ready?
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing.